in addition to just reading the cards, the device has the ability to have some preset codes in that we're saving maybe a combination of volume and vibration. Maybe different users have different needs, or they want to use different settings. Some people might not like the vibrate or volume level, vice versa, etc. And the way this feature works is if you've got your NFC card ready, it's going to read that code and save the data of that code as, here Mike's preset. So we're just going to do 2 settings right now per thing. It can fit, I think, more than 10 different things. The manual describes all the customizable settings. And most noteworthy, if you configure one preset, from then on the reset to default settings won't do anything because you're going to be going to each of your presets as a set of new defaults. So bear that in mind for any issues if you do make use of this feature. It's not at all required, but it can be useful. So here we're going to toggle high volume and disable the vibrate, which you'll feel right away when you scan. In order to configure, once you've got any number of settings configured, preset 1, and then you're going to tap your card. You'll notice that it doesn't read the output, but it has configured that. And we're going to do the same thing, turn off the volume, which can be a bit jarring because it will feel like there's no output now because we have both vibrate and volume off. So literally nothing will happen when it's correct. But right after that, our vibrate turns on. And we grab our other ID badge, preset 2, tap the card, now we're in. So you'll see that if I go back to my sheet here, I'm vibrating only, vibrating, vibrating, vibrating. Now I tap this first one, no vibrate, only high volume. And so with any sort of setting, just by having the cards around tied to their literal code, it's a simple thing of like if barcode says 1, 2, 3, 4, but the other thing is after that, that code is no longer tied to an output. So you may run into some issue where there's some confusion because it's nothing too magical. It's just reading the code in the form of an NFC as now the instructions to configure the device. So what code you choose for your NFC card becomes the literal instruction for the device moving forward. So take care of issue with that. But otherwise, that's the device. The last thing would be if you're using the timestamp, obviously it works with Bluetooth, 2.4 gigahertz wireless with a dongle, and hardwired. And if you ever need to change the time, also for charging, this mode is going to notice the LED change here. The time sync tool, which you can get on our website, it needs to be hardwired like this. So you'll definitely want to keep this cable around for charging, but you probably don't need to have it for use unless you have some reason where you don't want to use the wireless mode. So that would be the 3 modes of reading and the 3 modes of things to read, 1D, 2D barcodes, and NFC chips.